Headlines for this week include a weapons scare on campus, good news for the College of Business Administration, and information on upcoming events on campus. Stay tuned, WMCM's Week in Review is next.
Hello, and thanks for watching WMCM's Week in Review. I'm Callie Frank.
And I'm Sommer Steiner. This morning at roughly 9:30, a part-time University of Wisconsin lacrosse student was apprehended by campus police for bringing an unloaded hunting rifle onto the UWL campus. Before the incident occurred, the student appeared in a manic state at the University Police Department, saying some concerning things about Chancellor Gao and other university officials. After leaving, the student went to his State Street apartment where he picked up his gun. The student then returned to campus and was quickly apprehended by the university police. The student's hunting rifle was not loaded and he appeared to have no ammunition on him. The student's name has not yet been released. No one has been injured, and university officials say there is no further threat to the university or its students.
The College of Business Administration at UWL has received its second seal of approval this year. In January, they received the award from the College of Business Administration Council for Higher Education, recognizing outstanding institutional practice and student learning outcomes. Following this, the college has just learned that they have maintained its business accreditation by the Association to Advance Collegiate Schools of Business. The AACSB International is the longest-serving global accrediting body for business schools that offer undergraduate, master's, and doctoral degrees in business and accounting. College of Business Dean Bruce May says the achievement of both validates each other and signals to the public that we have a top-notch program. Now here's Sean Mason to tell us about the upcoming events on campus.
Thanks, Callie. If you're a fan of classic rock, then you're in luck. The Who will be featured in the Planetarium's upcoming album Encounters. The songs on the album are a compilation of hits that were broadcasted on London's BBC network from 1965 to 1970. Playing the hits from the BBC Session album, the Planetarium will amaze you with their psychedelic light and laser show. Tickets are $4 and are on sale now. The event will take place this Friday at 8 in the evening in room 20, located in Callie Hall. If the London scene isn't your thing, maybe Egypt is. Professor Heidi Morrison is leading a study tour of Egypt in the month of May. This is a 3-week UWL study tour of Egypt, which includes daily classes as well as visits to Cairo, Luxor, Alexandria, and the Red Sea. The content of the course will focus on learning about the Egyptian Revolution through oral history. The trip will go from May 20th to June 9th. If you have any questions or would like to register, contact Heidi Morrison or call 785-8345. And hurry, because space is limited. Maybe you like events that are close to home. Well, the annual Granddad Half Marathon will be taking place May 3rd through the 4th. First launched in 2009 by the Lacrosse Fitness Festival, they created the event with the goal of creating an annual festival that will celebrate the commitment of lacrosse and surrounding communities to become America's healthiest city. If you would like to take part in the Granddad Half Marathon, head on over to www.festivalfoodsgranddadhalf.com for registration and more information. Now back to you, Callie.
Thanks, Sean. Each year, the American Cancer Society hosts Relay for Life across the country. We sent out Emily Moratz, Nick Ragnar, and Shine Chen to talk to those involved and to learn more about the event.
One way we can help them beat those odds is through the Relay for Life. We spoke with Josine Johnson from the American Cancer Society during the Paint the White Walls Purple event at the Clock Tower and asked what Relay for Life is all about.
The Relay for Life is an annual fundraising event to benefit the American Cancer Society. It's a 12-hour event where students start at 6 p.m. and walk around the track till 6 a.m. to fundraise to fight against cancer.
We also asked about how long UWL has been involved in the Relay for Life.
This is actually the 11th year that the Relay for Life has been going on. It's not only UWL, but it's also Viterbo, Globe University, and Western Technical College. We recruit teams from all three schools schools around the area, and we call it the Relay for Life of Lacrosse Colleges, as it's a team effort from all of the schools.
During the event, we were able to talk to some students that are also involved with Relay for Life.
There's going to be a bunch of activities that people can do, like volleyball, I think might be a basketball too, and there's also a sleep room because it's 6 p.m., 6 a.m. people are going to want to sleep.
They're going to be playing Silver Linings Playbook. We're going to have Zumba classes.
I mean, last year there was a dance-off, so that's kind of cool.
We're asking for your help this year to fight back bigger and better than ever at the Relay for Life of Lacrosse Colleges. Join us April 19th at the Recreational Eagle Center. See you there.
This has been Emily Maratz, Nick Ragnar, and Shine for WMCM News.
For more information on how you can help in the relay, visit their website at www.relayforlife.org. In 2006, UWL football player Rob Wagner was diagnosed with a rare form of bone cancer. To help him and his family, his teammates started a benefit to offset medical costs. 7 years later, the Rob Wagner Cancer Benefit is still going strong. This Friday and Saturday, Graf Main Hall will be playing host to the 7th annual Cancer Benefit. Throughout the years, this event has raised over $60,000 to help fight cancer, and this year, proceeds from the event will be donated to the American Cancer Society. The evening's entertainment will include a series of dance numbers performed by the members of the UWL football team and the UWL dance team. The show begins at 5 on Friday evening and 7 on Saturday night, with tickets costing just $5 at the door. For more information about the event or how to donate to the cause, visit robwagnercancerbenefit.com. The Cooley Region Humane Society has many pets in need of loving homes. Here's some of the animals available in this week's edition of Perfect Pets.
Meet Whitney, a 14-week-old female tiger mix cat. She's very energetic, loves to play, and will cuddle into your heart. Here's Sarina, a 1-year-old pit bull mix. She's very kind, gentle, and lives up to her name with her love of tennis. And meet Wendy, a 14-week-old tiger mix. She's very friendly, curious, affectionate, and is one active girl.
Find out more about adoption for these pets or others, contact the Cooley Region Humane Society at 781-4014.
Again, the number for the Cooley Region Humane Society is 781-4014. Project Funway, a fashion show for anyone and everyone, is set to take place this Saturday, April 20th at 1 in the afternoon near the Macy's entrance located in the Valley View Mall on Alaska. This event is hosted by participating stores throughout the Valley View Mall and as well as UWL's Student Occupational Therapy Association. Project Funway is an annual fashion show that gives the opportunity for people with and without disabilities to walk down the runway. The goal is to raise awareness of the program that aims to break down the barriers between people with and without disabilities, as well as help people in daily activities to increase independence and prevent disability.
This Saturday evening in the Cartwright Center, UWL's Pride Center will be playing host to a rather sweet event, the Candyland Drag Show. The show will include fun performances and a raffle. The proceeds from the event will benefit the lacrosse LGBTQ community. Tip money received during the event will go to the Sarah Sullivan Study Abroad Scholarship Fund. The event kicks off at 7 in the evening at Valhalla. Ticket prices are $5 for UWL students with an ID and $10 for general admission if purchased before the day of the event, and $2 more if purchased on the day of the drag show. For more information, contact Abby Novak at novak.abby@uwlax.edu or give her a call at 608-785-8874. The UWL track and field team has been a national powerhouse for several years. We sent Troy Brooks to get a look at the team as they prepare for their 2013 outdoor season.
This Sunday, April 21st, 2013, UWL Men's Track and Field will be hosting the Phil Eston Challenge. Come out and watch your Eagles soar to new heights. I was able to catch up with Coach of the Year Joshua Buckles regarding this weekend's meet. He was extremely excited about this weekend's competition. He looks for multiple national qualifying marks since we finally get some weather above freezing. And now, a word from a few student athletes that you might know.
Troy Brooks here with Garrett Kerska and Brian Klister, two All-American track and field performers for the UWL track and field team. Now, Garrett, can you please describe to me a typical day of practice?
Typical day of practice would be like in the morning, waking up, go to my early morning class, and then lifting after that, going to my rest of the class, and then coming in about, like 3:30, getting changed, and meeting up with the rest of the guys for about a 7-8 mile run or so.
How about you, Brian? How does that differ for you?
Differs a little bit because for pole vault, we don't have the early morning run, so we'll have breakfast and then go to my classes. My classes are done before noon, some after classes at noon, go and lift after. Then some days.
Thank you very much. How do you guys love being an athlete here at UWL?
Love being an athlete because it's basically like a hobby of mine, and I want to be the best at it, so it's like, it's not even like, it's kind of like something I want to do, I look forward to every single day. So I get through my class and it's something I can look forward to having a little fun after all my classes.
Excellent. How about you, Brian?
Yep, very passionate about pole vault, so it's nice that I can continue it at the collegiate level.
Well, thank you very much.
This is Troy Brooks reporting for WMCM, your local news station, and back to you guys at the studio.
Although it may not seem like spring just yet, hopefully these athletes will be able to return to the outdoor track after a successful season indoors. The College of Liberal Studies will help honor top students, faculty, and staff during an annual and Evening of Excellence. This event will take place this evening with a reception beginning at 6 p.m. in the Center for the Arts lobby. Following that will be the award ceremony at 6:45 in Tolan Theater. The evening's entertainment will be provided by the Department of Music and Theater Arts. We here at WMCM are proud to announce that both my co-anchor Sommer Steiner, as well as WMCM's executive producer Chance Dickman, will be receiving the Undergraduate Student Recognition of Excellence Award, while WMCM's faculty advisor, Pat Turner, will be receiving the Faculty Recognition of Excellence Award for Research and Creative Endeavors. All are welcome to come and support friends and colleagues being honored at this event. Each week, the WMCM crew goes out and talks to fellow peers in a segment we like to call Campus Insight. This week, they asked students about their favorite springtime activities.
Insight, we're asking students what their favorite springtime activity is.
My favorite springtime activity would have to be hiking the bluffs here in La Crosse.
I have a big family, so I guess my favorite springtime activity is playing outside with my brothers and sisters.
My favorite springtime activity is walking my neighbor's dog.
My favorite springtime activity is playing frisbee outside.
My favorite springtime activity is golf. My favorite springtime activity is playing baseball.
My favorite springtime activity is day drinking.
My favorite springtime activity is bonfires.
My favorite springtime activity is going outside, running around, working in the yard, helping out with my parents back at home. Yeah.
My favorite springtime activity is playing sand volleyball.
So I think that my favorite springtime activity would be playing tennis with my friends, just being on the courts and being out and experiencing the fresh air through that is really a good way to kick off the spring.
My favorite springtime activity is painting the town red with lots of beers.
This has been Kate Vega, Katie Pence, and Sean Mason for WMCM's Campus Insight.
Look for the WMCM crew around campus for a chance to have your opinions heard on next week's Campus Insight. Now here's Nick Ragnar with a review of the movie Crossroads.
Thanks, Summer. Britney Spears has come to many crossroads in her life. Aside from her Madonna makeout session or her head-shaven paparazzi rage fest, her most famous crossroad conflict took place in the 2002 film Crossroads. The film was directed by Tamara Davis, director of such classics as Half Baked, and the Hansons' 1997 music video Bombshell, Mbop. along with the legendary director, follows a Hall of Fame worthy acting class including Spears herself, Taryn Manning, and Zoe Saldana. Our story unfolds as three children, presumed to be besties, make a pact to accomplish 3 goals together before graduating from high school. As graduation day rears its ugly head, the girls have lost touch and, more importantly, their friendship. Through realizing the importance of their once-made pact, the girls decide to gear up and take their dreams on the road, with the story mainly revolving around Lucy, played by Spears, and her attempt to rebuild a long-lost relationship with her mother that deteriorated 18 years prior. Before I let too many cats out of the bag, here's a look at the trailer.
Lucille Wagner! We're gonna be late. Lucy.
It's about Mother. Has she ever tried to see me?
No, she hasn't. Kit.
I haven't seen you since Christmas. Dylan, we have to plan the wedding.
Mimi.
I'm gonna get out of this town, go all the way to California. How are you gonna get there? I found a ride with this guy. What? You can't go by yourself with some guy. So then come with me. Are you serious? Yes.
Ben.
You're taking us to LA?
Yeah, I'll get your bag. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Now it's time.
Move it, Ben. Let's go already.
Take a chance. Hello.
High five.
Lucy. Sneaking away in the middle of the night? You're coming back now. Share the adventure.
Hello. I'm not sleeping here.
Make the journey.
I can't listen to this. I'm a guy, just a guy, and that's my car. It's the one thing that hasn't been taken over by checks.
I'm not a girl.
Zomba Films presents
Not yet alone.
a story about the dreams that drive us.
I wanted to find my mom. I know she wants to see me. She's just scared. Can I help you? It's me, Mama. Lucy.
The places life takes us.
What we have is now. And right now, we have each other.
And the friends that go the distance.
We don't have enough money to get the car fixed. I have an idea.
All right, next contestants.
Britney Spears, Anson Mount, Zoe Saldana, Taryn Manning. Crossroads.
Mystery, romance, singing in a car with all your closest friends. This film literally has it all. Although many would consider this movie to be a bust, with both Spears and the film receiving critically negative responses as well as a few worst of awards, I consider this to be a classic. Crossroads will make you frown, laugh, and cry as it takes you through an emotional roller coaster ride. All in all, I give this movie 2 thumbs up. Stay tuned to WMCM as we'll have your weather update after this.
Fact: University of Wisconsin-La Crosse is ranked the #2 college in the Midwest.
UW-La Crosse is ranked number 34 for out-of-state students among public universities nationwide.
UW-La Crosse is ranked as one of the most military-friendly schools in the nation.
UW-La Crosse is number 24 among medium colleges and universities for Peace Corps volunteers.
Welcome back to Week in Review. I'm Mary Cohen with your WMCM Weekend Weather Update. Will these spring showers ever let up? Probably not. We're in the midst of Winter Storm Yogi, and it's wreaking havoc on the upper Midwest. So we'll see a lot of precipitation this weekend. Starting tonight, we've got cloudy skies and some snow possible, but less than an inch, don't freak out, and a low of 30 degrees. Moving on to tomorrow, we've got cloudy skies and flurries again. Oof, not great news, but it could be a lot worse. Minnesota is expecting piles of snow this weekend and a high of 40 as well. Tomorrow night, we're seeing cloudy skies again and breezy as well. So bundle up if you're headed to the downtown area or out and about for a stroll in these chilly 27-degree temperatures. Saturday, we're seeing some mostly sunny skies. What a godsend. And what I like to call a Wisconsin heat wave. We've got a high of 48 degrees. Saturday night, cloudy skies and a bit chilly with a low of 34 degrees as well. Moving on to Sunday, we've got some possible showers again and a high of 59 degrees. Let's hope that this is a sign of a very warm and close summer ahead. That's all the weather we have coming up for this weekend. Here's Alyssa Kirchen with this week's interview.
Thanks, Mary. Today we have Katie Pence from the Secular Students Society joining us today. Hi, Katie. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing well, thank you.
Good. Thank you for joining us.
No problem.
Now, can you tell me a little bit more about this club? What exactly goes on?
Sure. We're a group of atheists, agnostics, non-religious, people questioning their faith, and we do occasionally get some people who are very firm in their beliefs. We're really just looking to offer a safe place where people can come, discuss their beliefs, and not have a fear of being judged or having any repercussions in their personal life. We really just want to offer a safe place for them to be able to come in and talk to other people.
That's very nice. That's kind of like a unique club on campus, isn't it? So when did this exactly start?
Well, it was actually started by my twin brothers, Sawyer and Taylor, David Brandt and Chris Skidmore 4 years ago. I took over as president this fall. I was the only carryover member, so I kind of just fell into the position.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so, but we're really starting to get some force behind us, and it's really great to see how many people are able to come out and, explore that side of themselves.
So as president, what do you find best to get people to come to these meetings, or what do you do exactly?
On a weekly basis, I come up with our discussion questions. Every week we have 3 discussion questions. They change every week. I also try to, talk to people. Our main focus is to try to talk to people and defeat the stigma that atheists are bad or selfish people. So really just trying to get to know people on a personal sense and get them to understand who we are and, that our beliefs and the kind of people we are really aren't that different from themselves.
That's good to hear. So how many people are currently in this club?
We have about 25 active members. Any week we have from 10 to 15 people who show up for discussion. So it's always a nice rotation. It's fresh every week.
Okay, and how often do you meet?
We meet every Wednesday at 6:30 in 328 Cartwright. So if you're ever interested to give the group a try, just see what they're like, come on, swing by. We're very respectful. We try really hard to be open and honest with everybody, but still be respectful of everyone's opinions.
Now, this is mainly a club for free thinkers and atheists, like you said, but can people that believe in religion come into this group and be members?
Absolutely. We totally focus on people who might be questioning their faith or people who just want to hear another side of the story. It's totally, we totally support you coming in, talking to us. We just ask that you be respectful. The same that we ask of all of our members. If discussion gets too heated, I'm always, willing to step in and mediate things, but it's really just a real open place that we want to foster that kind of thinking.
Well, that's good. Do you find that these people that do actually come into this club that aren't thinking the same way that you are, do you find that they add to the club, or do they kind of take away, or is it kind of just a mixture?
It really does depend on the person, but I think for the most part they definitely do add to the discussion. It's really important to kind of see it from all angles, and that's something that the group really focuses on, that there's no one way to see things, that we really do want to get everybody from every different background. So as long as they're respectful, it really does add something to have that other kind of background.
That's very interesting. Well, thank you, Katie, for coming to talk to us today, and now we're going to move on to those perfect pets.
Meet Whitney, a 14-week-old female tiger mixed cat. She's very energetic, loves to play, and will cuddle into your heart. Here's Sarina, a 1-year-old pit bull mix. She's very kind, gentle, and lives up to her name with her love of tennis. And meet Wendy, a 14-week-old tiger mix. She's very friendly, curious, affectionate, and is one active girl.
To find out more about adoption for these pets or others, contact the Coulee Region Humane Society at 781-4014.
Again, the phone number for the Coulee Region Humane Society is 781-4014. This past weekend, the UWL track and field teams participated in the University of Wisconsin-Platteville Invitational. The women's track and field team won the invite with a total score of 191.33 points, cruising past Oshkosh, who finished second with a score of 147 points, and past third-place finisher UW Clare, who finished with 108 points. The Eagles won the 4x100 meter relay with Ludwigson, Heafy, Elliott, and Vasquez, while the 4x400 meter relay of Halverson, Schurman, Klein, and Elliott also claimed first place. 4 individuals also won first for lacrosse at the Invitational, including Kayla Ashland in the high jump, Bailey Elson in the long jump, Jamie Ludwigson in the 100-meter dash, and Claire Elliott in the 400-meter dash. The men's track and field team took second place finish out of 11 teams at the Platteville Invitational with a total score of 152.5 points. UW Oshkosh won the event with 160 points, while Platteville came in third with 110.5 points. 4 Eagles claimed first place finishes in the meet, 2 on the track and 2 in the field. Sean Royer won the 800-meter run, while Alex Jellick captured the 400-meter hurdles. Rob Roy won the pole vault, and Isaac Vasquez won the long jump. Both the men's and women's track team will be back in action on Saturday and Sunday as they host the Phil Essen Challenge at Roger Herring Stadium here at home at Veterans Memorial Stadium. Moving from the track to the diamond, the UWL softball team split a doubleheader against Luther College in Decorah, Iowa on Tuesday. The Eagles won the first game against the 9th-ranked Luther with a score of 9-6 and then lost a heartbreaker in the bottom of the 8th inning in Game 2 by a score of 9-8. Megan Nelson earned the win in the first game, pitching 4.2 innings, and Lauren Barris earned her first save of the year, pitching the last 2.1 innings. Allie Meyer had 4 runs batted in for the Eagles, while Kelly Anderson had 3. This past week, Katie Fink and Megan Nelson swept the WEAC honors that were announced by the league on Tuesday. Fink, a junior outfielder, was named Position Player of the Week as she batted .600 over the weekend in these 4 games, with 4 runs scored, 4 runs batted in, 3 walks, and 1 home run. Nelson, the pitcher, was named Pitcher of the Week as she went 2-0 with a .64 earned run average in 2 appearances last week. She is now 6-1 on the season. Lacrosse softball is 17-8 overall, and the Eagles' next series are against UW Clare on Saturday at the Onalaska Omni Center, and on Sunday against UW Superior at the Pamel Creek Fields in La Crosse. From one diamond to the next, the UWL baseball team split a doubleheader against the College of St. Scholastica this past Saturday at their home opener. The Eagles won the first game 7-4, and Scholastica came back to win the nightcap 7-5. Kevin Johnson earned the win in the first game, pitching 6 innings, and Skylar Debelson picked up his 4th save of the season. Trevor Burmeister finished 4-for-4 with a run scored and an RBI, and Brooks Braga and Jordan DeBoer both went 2-for-4 with a run scored. Braga finished with 1 RBI, and Garrett Novinsky had 2 RBIs in the first contest victory. On Tuesday, the Eagles senior outfielder Adam Cordova was named the WEAC Baseball Position Player of the Week. He hit .462 in the 3 games last week with 7 runs batted in, 2 runs scored, 2 doubles, and 1 walk. He is hitting .365 overall this season, leading the team with 9 doubles and 24 RBIs. This marks the 2nd time this season that Cordova has received this award. The Eagles also dropped a doubleheader to UW Superior yesterday at home while struggling with a 3-hour and 18-minute rain delay. Garrett Novinsky led the Eagles offense yesterday, batting for 4 for 8 in lacrosse, falls to 10-9 overall, and will play again on Saturday against UW Platteville. And that's all for this week's sports.
All right. Thank you, Haley. Just quickly, we at WMCM would like to send our thoughts and prayers out to those in Boston and those in Texas. Thanks for watching WMCM's Week in Review. Make sure to join us next Thursday at 4:30 right here on Campus Channel 6, Charter Channel 96, and Digital Cable Channel 989.